y'all know all the X's and O's, man. I'm just sitting at home watching. I don't like to get into that because I don't believe the game is really decided on the field.
Hey, everyone, guess is back. It's Kamish back here with another draft preview. Sorry for the hiatus, but it's my cousin. Well, not my cousin, sorry, my nephew, Kaylin, and Themothertucker. And, came pretty close to dropping with your brother last year to tier 3. Orion, of course, falling to tier 3, called out for his inactivity. You almost made it to tier 1 2 years ago. You've taken a huge step backwards, I feel. And let's just get into your preview here. And I think if you don't maybe make some moves or figure out a way to improve the roster, you could be in trouble. So first off, looking at your keepers, Jonathan Taylor, I think he will be a little bit more of a bell cow this year. The contract dispute last year, I think, weighed on both sides. So I think maybe Jonathan Taylor might have obviously a better season. Plus, they're a little bit more diverse in that offense now with Anthony Richardson there and his escape of mobility. Yeah, David Montgomery in Detroit. So here's the thing, Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, this kid looks like he might be the real deal, but, could have a sophomore slump. But David Montgomery did get a big part of the early down carries last year by the looks of things. So, David Montgomery should obviously still have a role there. They don't want to ruin the tires on the running backs anymore in today's league. Cooper Kupp, Los Angeles Rams. I think Cooper Kupp is bust material potentially. Let's face it, he's been a bust the last couple of years. He was a guy we could rely on, but the injuries have made him a bust. So, that's always a risk with Cooper Kupp. Denver, Josh Reynolds is next on the list. Who knows what's going on in that wide receiver room in Denver? Nobody knows. And I don't think it matters because I don't think you want a guy like Bo Nix throwing you the football and having that as one of your keepers because that offense is going to suck. Denver's likely going to suck. David Njoku, tight end Browns. I think that's actually a pretty good one. Njoku has established himself as more of a red zone target over the years. At IDP, I picked Derwin James here from the Chargers, safety. Again, it could be either him or Max Crosby, Bobby Wagner, or Logan Wilson, who you see listed there as other potential keepers. Next up here, well, your draft pick situation. It's reset button time. It's your draft. It's time to shine. But guess what? It's ho-hum draft for you, all original picks. And, I think for you, that's okay. But I think you might have to look at, maybe sacrificing some draft capital to potentially, just improve a keeper. I don't know if Josh Reynolds is going to be the answer, right? And that's the hard part for you, I think, is, having a guys like that, a keeper. And I think obviously that might prevent you from advancing, obviously. But the one thing you do have going for you is you do pick fifth. So either you could trade that fifth pick for a way better keeper, or you keep that fifth pick and you get a pretty decent player, right? So it's all up to you, how you want to go about that, right? But all I can say is if you don't improve a keeper, I think you're probably going to be one of those teams that could be on the cusp of losing this year, maybe drop into tier 3 with your brother like he did last year. Good luck.